Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a exciting Monday. And in today's session, we'll be talking about 2 points, namely that Rahul Gandhi is upset with the way Karnataka Congress is, operating, and the whole mess which is in Karnataka Congress, and also you have Vijay of Tamil Nadu, the CM. He is upset with a fellow TVK minister. For what exactly? And much, much more in today's interesting session. So, coming to the first piece of news, friends, and welcome, Lena. So, coming to the first piece of news, and what is exactly happening in Karnataka is um, why is Rahul Gandhi upset, and much, much more. So what is happening is that in Bengaluru court has ordered criminal case against Priyank Karge and Mohammad Nalapad. So a Bangalore court has ordered criminal proceedings against Priyank Karge and Harris Nalapad over alleged defamatory remarks against RSS. The court has issued summons to both leaders requiring them to appear before as the case moves forward. And the order comes and a private criminal complaint was filed by RSS functionary who alleged that the statements made by both the Congress leaders had damaged the organization's reputation. And the complaint relates to the statements made in 2024 following the murder of BJP worker Neha Hiramat in Hubballi, an incident that had sparked intense political debate across Karnataka. And during this period, Priyank Karge had written to the chief minister of that time, Siddaramaiah, urging the state government to ban RSS activities on government premises. Karge had also reportedly questioned the role of the RSS organization in maintaining communal harmony and suggested that its activities were contributing to social division. Around the same time, Congress leader Harris Nalapad allegedly made remarks during a media interaction in which he linked the RSS to incidents of violence and communal tension. The complainant argued that these statements were false, defamatory, and intended to tarnish the image of the RSS. The complaint was filed before a Bengaluru magistrates court under provisions of the BNS, India's new criminal code that replaced the Indian Penal Code. After examining the complaint, supporting documents, and complaint's sworn statement, the court found sufficient grounds to take cognizance of the offense alleged. It is important to understand that taking cognizance does not mean the court has declared the accused guilty. It simply means the court believes that there is enough material to proceed with a criminal trial. And now, accordingly, the magistrate ordered the registration of a criminal case and issued summons to both Priyank Karge and Mohammad Nalapad. Now, the original complaint also named another individual as an accused. However, after reviewing the available material, the court concluded that there was insufficient evidence to proceed against the third accused and declined to take cognizance against that person. So the case will continue against both these people, Priyank Karge and Mohammad Nalapad. So the summons require both leaders to appear before the court on the date specified by the magistrate. Once they appear, they may seek bail if necessary and are expected to contest the allegations. Their legal teams also challenge the maintainability of the complainant or seek to have proceedings squashed before the High Court. And so this development has intensified a political confrontation between BJP and Congress. So you can see how, time and again, friends, that Congress has made it a point to target the RSS because they know that RSS is a Hindu, right-wing party, and with the RSS roots, each and every prominent BJP leader, grassroots leader, has RSS roots, whether it is Prime Minister Modi or Yogi Adityanath or anyone else. So they know that RSS is the party which has to be targeted because the future of the BJP also lies with the RSS training, because the next youth leader is going to come from the RSS background because they have very strong discipline and you know how they work. So from the RSS cadre, you will have the future BJP leaders and chief ministers. So by attacking this ideology, this principle, the Congress party has time and again, even in Kerala, just recently, V.D. Satishan targeted the RSS just recently. Also, time and again, in Karnataka, Priyanka Kharge has targeted the RSS and much, much more. So this is an agenda which the Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, they know that, by focusing on the RSS, they can weaken the BJP in a way. So coming back to this, the BJP and RSS has maintained that the allegations against the organization are politically motivated and harmed its public reputation. Now, Congress leaders have consistently argued that criticism of organization involved in public life falls within the scope of democratic free speech and discourse. So, the court has taken cognizance of the complaint. So, now you can see that if you join the dot, friends, that George Soros Foundation, the funds is coming to opposition parties like the Congress. So you have an international agenda also as to how to somehow destabilize the NDA government and all these things. So these are some of the methods which are put in place by the Congress party to target namely the BJP party and the RSS. So this is how things are being played right now, and going ahead, you can see that in West Bengal, we'll be talking about this just in the session. Suvendu Adhikari, you have Yogi Adityanath, you have Himanta Biswa. All these three very, very strong right-wing leaders, you look at the way they have changed, how governance is, especially in West Bengal. Before Mamata Banerjee, we knew how, the illegal Bangladeshi immigrants flooded the state and there was lawlessness, women getting raped. And you can see that, the Hindu faith was attacked time and again in places like West Bengal. But right now we can see how big of a difference Suvendu Adhikari is making right now in West Bengal. We'll be talking about that in detail. So coming to the next, also I would like to add one point, friends, that DK Shivkumar is very, very upset with the way, his portfolio ministers, his ministers, right, the newly formed Karnataka government, each and every day they used to fly to Delhi because they were not happy with the portfolio assigned to them, right? And then the high command, the Congress high command, made it very clear that they don't like, these ministers coming so frequently to Delhi, flying to Delhi, demanding, only certain portfolios which they are happy with, because we know that Karnataka is an ATM for the Congress party, and some ministers, in fact most ministers, they want to make money while they are in power, so they will carefully choose the portfolios where they can make money, isn't it? So whether it is finance, whether it is development, whether it is other portfolios where you can there's a potential to make money, that is where all the ministers in the cabinet, they would like to take charge of. So also one more important point is Siddaramaya's son is also given some very important portfolio in DK Shivkumar government, because they know that Siddaramaya can, if he's not happy, he will form his own party, and with that, the whole government can collapse. So these are all the points which you have to keep in mind. So friends, if you like our content, make sure to hit the like button and smash the hype button. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite interesting. We move over to Vijay. Kharge Jr. knows that the Congress is not coming to power in the next assembly elections. Yes, Snehal. and we will have to wait and see when BJP Karnataka is going to reveal who the CM candidate is going to be, right? So the leadership of BJP Karnataka right now is under question mark. So BL Santosh, he has to devise a plan as to how to go about finding and identifying a good leader in BJP Karnataka party. So yeah, coming to the next piece of news, and you have Vijay making a lot of news each and every day. He is fighting drugs, and he is running a huge marathon. So what is quite interesting is that Tamil Nadu Human Resource Minister D. Sharath Kumar has found himself at the center of a political storm. For what exactly? There's an old video allegedly showing him handling a powder-like substance during an IPL match, which has gone viral on social media, and this has triggered allegations that the substance could be narcotics. Now, this video is being circulated online, shows the minister handling a powder-like substance spread on the screen of a smartphone using an ATM card and a rupees 500 note. And this has sparked a lot of controversy among several social media users demanding his resignation. And responding to this controversy, Sharath Kumar has released a 2-minute video statement alongside his wife and daughter, strongly denying the allegations and asserting that the substance in question was merely a crushed tablet intended for his child. The morning I attended an anti-drug campaign event. Since then, a false narrative using an old video of mine is being spread, claiming that I was doing drugs. Explaining the incident, Sharath Kumar said the video was recorded about 2 years ago when he had gone to watch an IPL match at Chennai's stadium. My daughter needed to take medicine, but she could not swallow the tablet as a whole, and that is why my wife asked me to crush the tablet so it could be mixed with water and given to her. That is exactly what I was doing. That's what he said. And the minister said the allegations had caused him and his family considerable distress and urged people to not spread what he described as false claims. And so Sharath Kumar, a first-time MLA from Tambaram, was inducted as a minister in the TVK government last month. And let us wait and watch, whether CM Vijay is going to, take up this issue, against Sharath. That is the big question mark. Based on this alleged video that about the tablet being broken into pieces, whether it was narcotics, right? So we will have to wait and watch whether Vijay is going to conduct some sort of investigation against him, against his own minister, right? So that is what we will have to wait and watch. So yes, credit card, phone, screen, crushed tablet. This is what he's saying. So, but one thing is for sure, Vijay is going very hard against the drug mafia, right? As of now. But my question is, the drug mafia is very, very big connected to the film industry, right? And he being a film star, is he going to, question certain, film houses, right? Who maybe have connection with, the drug mafia, right? So that is something which we will have to wait and see how, sincerely Vijay is going to go after the drug business and drug mafia in Tamil Nadu. So let's wait and watch. And so coming to the next piece of news, and in West Bengal, he is really, really incredible. And Suvendu Adhikari has announced that the government intends to introduce a very strict law against religious conversion and implement the Uniform Civil Code and the National Register of Citizens, the NRC, in the state, describing these measures as very necessary for safeguarding national security and for preserving West Bengal's cultural identity. The announcement was made during a program held at Rabindra Sadan in Kolkata to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram. And addressing the gathering, he said that the infiltration through West Bengal's border had contributed to religious conversions, love jihad, and demographic changes in the state of West Bengal. And he has said that these developments pose a challenge to the social fabric of West Bengal and the country's national security. And a strict law against religious conversion, Uniform Civil Code, and NRC will be introduced in West Bengal. This is what Suvendu Adhikari said during his speech. And if we look at his very short tenure, which has started and hopefully a long tenure, now he has made huge decisions within this short span of time. And what are they? Some of the important decisions he made is restrictions on public namaz and loudspeakers. Roadside prayers are no longer permitted. Religious loudspeakers would be restricted to legal limits. Police were instructed to take strict action against stone pelting incidents. Reopening post-election violence cases, investigating the killings of BJP workers, namely 321 BJP workers who were killed, stronger policing of communal violence, and officers were told to enforce the law without political bias. Crackdown on cattle smuggling. Orders were issued to stop illegal cattle transport and shut unauthorized cattle markets. Action against syndicates and illegal mining. The government announced plans to dismantle alleged syndicate networks and curb illegal mining operations. Border fencing. The state committed to transferring land to the BSF within 45 days to speed up fencing along the India-Bangladesh border. The review of security protection for individuals with criminal backgrounds would be withdrawn or reviewed. Implementation of central government schemes like Ayushman Bharat, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PM Shri, PM Vishwakarma, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. Implementation of new criminal code replacing the older criminal framework. Replacing the TMC appointed nominees, the departments were directed to remove nominated members, chairpersons, and directors appointed under the previous government from various boards and public bodies. IAS and IPS officers in West Bengal would again participate in central government training programs, and the upper age limit for many state government jobs was increased from 40 to 45 years. The government said it would begin the census process in accordance with the union government directions, and after alleging it had been delayed previously. So you can see how many good, brilliant decisions this CM Suvendu Adhikari has implemented within this short span of time after the kind of horrible rule of Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal. Right, we know what happened with the RG car incident, where a young innocent girl was gang raped in the hospital. So you can see that the people of West Bengal have realized the fact that they have to vote for a very strong Hindu nationalist leader and a party, and they gave the verdict by voting the BJP to power, and rightfully so. Suvendu Adhikari has gone from strength to strength, and we can see that he is even more bold in his decision making than Yogi Adityanath and Himanta Biswa. So you have these three people who is really changing, the welfare of the people of their states respectively. But now in South India, BJP has to come with a plan and strategy as to how they're going to win elections in South India, especially in Karnataka, where they have a very good chance. So, uh, just hardly 1.5 years left for the Karnataka elections. I have time and again, spoken about this on our channel that it is high time that Amit Shah and Modi they identify a grassroots leader who can appeal to the voters of Karnataka and who can work well with the existing BJP Karnataka leaders. So this is how things are being played out at the moment, and we know that Modi ji is facing quite a tricky situation because the war with Iran and US is still going on, and there is challenges for finding energy sources and the fluctuating oil price and everything. So he has to play his cards very very carefully outside India as well as inside India, because there are so many enemies within India who work for the foundations like George Soros, and there's a lot of Christian missionary organizations who would like to see Modi not being the PM of India. So all these forces, whether it is forces from George Soros, whether it is Pakistan, the ISI, whether it is the Chinese Communist Party, all these forces are working in unison to somehow unsettle Prime Minister Modi. We saw what's happened with the Cockroach Janata Party. They organized protests like the Aam Aadmi Party, and it flopped big time. You see what happened with the likes of Prakash Raj, right? He was caught. So all these things will keep on happening, right? And we'll have to wait and see how Modi and Amit Shah navigate through all these threats. So, friends, with this, we will call this a wrap, and we will see you again tomorrow with much more interesting and exciting news. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.